Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. I am strange to society, and well, something that's going on right now. After the last time I took a break, and actually there's supposed to be a crystal dragon right up in front of us, but I already rescued him so that I could save the game. But as I kind of talked about before, you can replay the dragon, so why don't we go ahead and do that? This is Titan.
Welcome to Peacekeepers, Spyro. Look how our treasure has been turned against us and stolen. Recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Okay, so that was Titan, and as he said, we are in the Peacekeepers world, the military branch of the dragons, I guess. And he said we need to collect gems or treasure, so that's what we're going to do, and that's what you need to do in order to move on to the next world. Typically, the first dragon you come across in a world will tell you what you need to do in order to get on to the next world. Now we got some new enemies. Watch this guy. Oh man, dramatic death scene. Okay, now we have some guys with a cannon up here, which I'm going to get over here and kill him. And what's cool is, now that we kind of did that, we can actually control this cannon. We can push it around back and forth, fire it. I don't know if it's going to reach that guy though. Will it? Oh, it did. It reached that guy. Sweet. Okay. And the cool thing is that you don't have to be pixel perfect when you're doing this. It does have a little bit of an auto aim feature, so I'm slightly off. It's still going to hit that guy. Watch. Bam! Just like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our gems. Okay, so we got those guys. I want to come over here. Get these. As we showed last time, there's 200 gems here. There's an egg to get here, and then there's 3 dragons. So, as per the usual, now that we're in a new homeworld, we're going to collect all the gems here first before we go to our first level. Okay. So we got some new enemies. I don't want to select the dragon. Select the cannon there. Okay. This will probably be our first world right here, which is Dry Canyon, but we'll come back to that. We have some new interesting enemies here because you walk up to these guys, that guy will attack, but those guys will run over and hide in their tents. And what you can do is you can burn these tents, and these guys will moon us. So let's get rid of that guy. I do not appreciate you mooning me like that. That's just rude. And one of the guys usually is just scared to death and he won't move. But we have another cannon over here to take care of. Okay, the guys with the blue hats always control the cannon, so keep that in mind. You're trying to go somewhere. Okay, yeah, he's just sitting there like I didn't even get touch damage from him. Which is nice, because touch damage doesn't ever make any sense. I never understood that in some video games, how you get just touch damage. Now you gotta remember, this was made for kids too, so the fact that we got bad guys mooning us, I don't know if that was intentional or what. Wait a minute, let's see, what level do we have? We have Cliff Town over there. Ooh, I saw it there. ADD, sorry. Okay. I'm not ADD, but I act like it sometimes. Okay, so we have an unbreakable deal over here that we cannot bash or flame. We don't have anything else, but we do have a cannon. Let us use this cannon. I think this is cool, that you can just do this. Yeah, it doesn't matter how far the thing is either. Like I said, it's pretty much an automatic lock-on. Since we're using this, let's go ahead and blow up that other one off in the distance over there. That one. And actually something that's kind of easy to miss, if you look on the side of this one right here, there's a target on the side of that rock. So what we want to do is blow that up. That'll get us a platform, which will actually get us to the flight level. So definitely want to do that. Once you blow it up once, then it's always blown up. You don't have to ever do it again. Okay, this is Dr. Shemp, and that is the enemy in this world. Dr. Shemp. or excuse me, the boss, the enemy. Lots of enemies here. That's the boss of this world. So we will be doing him last. Taking care of him. Okay, so let's go on over here. We got more of these guys. I really don't care for those chests. I hated them when I was a kid. And they have a tendency of putting them like right on the edge of a cliff most times, which is very nerve-wracking, and I don't like it at all. Okay, so that's the ice cavern. We'll come back to that. Come up here. We have another. I just heard eyes going. So hold on. There's got to be a life over here. Very good. 20 lives. We're up to 9 lives. Okay. Now, I know I've got a lot of stuff out of the way already, as far as like game mechanics and all this stuff. Something I want to talk about. There's the balloonist, Gosnald. The Magic Crafter's world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll show it to you. So he'll tell us exactly what we need. And then we could go back to the artisans, but we already have everything over there. Okay, let's talk to and rescue Magnus.
Hi, Spyro! Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Alright, 18. So, okay, what was I starting to talk about? Every world has a theme, and the theme kind of goes along with the role of the dragons in that world. So, for instance, I don't like that guy. Okay, for instance, the first world we were at was the artisans world, and those are the dragons that are in charge of art and culture and music and all that other stuff. And now we're in the Peacekeepers world, which is essentially, I guess, their military branch might be the best way. They're the ones that keep the peace and all that other stuff. Take care of that goat so I can heal up. And yeah, so they have all these different groups, and there's 5 dragon worlds, and then the 6th world belongs to Nasty North. So actually, it's hinted at the very beginning when they're interviewing that old dragon, and he actually gives us like 2 hints, and the worlds being one of them, because he says life's been peaceful in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? And basically what they're hinting at is there's 5 regular worlds and then the last world, the 6th world. So there's 5 actual dragon worlds. Okay, let's rescue Gunner.
Well done, Spyro! Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny!
Destiny? I just want to kick some...
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure!
I do like some of these dragon encounters. They do some hinting at some certain things, like Spyro's destined for greatness and stuff like that, but eventually, in the end, they just kind of like blow it off a little bit and just like, just go kick some butt, which is kind of funny. So anyway, I do enjoy the writing in this game, in the later games as well. But you'll see as we get to them. Okay, we gotta fly over here. Now, we picked up a key earlier, and this is where the key chest is. Let's get the cat. We're almost there, too, because we're at 180, 190. Key in there. Yep, in there. There we go. Get all this. This should give us 10. So we should be at 200. Very good. Okay. Okay, so now we can finally move on to our first world. And I know those first 2 videos were like 20 minutes long, around 20. The first one was like almost 25 minutes, and the second one was almost 20. And that's kind of long. I'm going to try and avoid that, and I think I should be able to now that I got a bunch of the introductory stuff out of the way, and the tutorials and whatnot. But so hopefully I'll keep these around 15 minutes. But anyway, let's go through Dry Canyon. Okay. One thing I haven't talked about yet is the music in this game. It's very unique, and I love the music in this game, and part of the reason is because it was actually done by a member from a classic rock band. If you've ever heard of the Police, if you ever play Rock Band or Guitar Hero, they might have a song or two on there by them. They actually have a couple songs that I like. And he was in charge of the music for this, which is very interesting that they were able to get that. And it resulted in a really good music variety of songs for this game. And actually something, if you get like stuck in... Oh, I had a gun. That wasn't nice. Okay. If you get stuck on a level and you actually spend quite a bit in that level, then you'll see that the song will actually change. It's very interesting. So there's like, you don't have just one song that continuously loops. No matter how long you're there, the song will actually change, and it's kind of nice and refreshing, and allows you to keep the pace going if you do get stuck. And it doesn't make it so boring or monotonous when you're playing through the game, which is nice. And I think a lot of people have problems with this guy in particular, but he's not really the worst. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these guys can be a pain for the most part if you know what you're doing and you've got them once before. It's not hard to get them. Oh, I haven't even looked to see how many gems we need. How many do we need? 1 egg, 400 gems, and 4 dragons. See, 400. That's the most we've had to get in the level so far. So. Okay. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and rescue Conan.
Thank you for releasing me.
Really? Conan. As in Conan the Barbarian. And you're just as bad as Thor was. I mean, come on. Conan and Thor, you couldn't give those two characters something more interesting to say, or at least better voices. I mean, come on. No. Okay, I wasn't paying attention on that one. Yeah, they got these buzzards that will just go straight for you, and then you have this guy, which waves a buzzard around. Now it's a big guy, so we gotta flame him. I feel bad for that buzzard getting swung around like that. Anyway. Yeah, Conan and Thor. And there's actually a few dragons where when you rescue them, that's literally all they say. There's not a whole lot of them, but there are a few. I actually want to go this way a little bit. Okay, I need to go back over, and this is one where I believe this is the one I'm thinking of, where you got to start thinking about where you glide and where you're able to glide, because there's some hidden ledges around here that you wouldn't normally think of your first time through, and I'm pretty sure it stumped a lot of people before they had access to the internet or a strategy. So, get through these. Got another vulture guy. Okay. But, and that was terrible on my part. There we go. Okay. Man, I'm just getting hit all over the place here. I don't know. Oof. Really? Okay, well, now I don't have sparks. Okay, this is precarious. And that means since I don't have sparks, I don't automatically collect gems just by walking near them. Okay, so I gotta be careful now. Okay. Ooh. Really? Oh, you. I just died. I just... Okay. Alright. Well, I saved, and now that you can see that I've died, whenever you die, the enemies come back, but even all the gems that are there after you die, you still get them. You still keep them. You don't have to go recollect all of the gems and everything else that you collected before, which is very nice. I do enjoy it. So. Okay, yeah, it's right around here. Start having to get creative. Okay, let's rescue Boris.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
Yeah, that's no joke. You really gotta pay attention to your gliding on this one. And there was a voice that fit the name, Boris. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, so let's fly over here. Okay, and it's over here somewhere where you really got to think about where you can fly. And I'm gonna try and show that off. And hopefully I can get this on the first try. Because what you essentially gotta do is get up here, and jump, and then hug this wall. Yeah. That would trip a lot of people up. I know my first time playing, I would never have figured that out. But let's rescue Maximus.
Incredible glide, Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Plain broiled, with a pinch of salt.
I've never had vulture. I bet it tastes pretty good. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so that was actually the hardest part in this whole level, so we can go this way. Actually, this, of course, as you can see, is the home portal, which we do not want to go through yet. We still, let's see, what are we, 235, we still got over 150 gems left. Yeah, less than 150 now. Get that life that I just lost. I can't believe I just lost. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of whatever we can here. I just missed it. Okay. That's always fun. Alright. I'm starting to run out of stuff to say. That's not a good thing. Oh, lordy. Okay. This one, I'm all frustrated now because I'm died. Yeah, that's proper English. I died, and now I got hit a bunch. Now I'm just kind of lost. Okay, there I am. That's what I want. Okay. And, you know, I have a list of games that I have planned to do, but I know eventually I'm going to get through them all. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to play next. Hopefully, get some subscribers and some people talking and commenting. Maybe you guys can post ideas, some games. I am going to try a bunch of different stuff. I actually have something special I'm going to be showing here soon. If I haven't showed it already. In fact, I probably already showed it by the time this gets uploaded. But you're going to see. And I have some fun games planned, some shorter games, and a good variety of games. Because I'm not just going to play just console games, just these long adventure platformer games. Even though this is probably my favorite genre and the games that I'm most familiar with. But there's other ones I want to do as well. So you're going to see that. So I hope I can find some interesting games for you to play. And if you guys have suggestions, if there's something you want to see me play, you know, I'll check it out and do it. And, I don't know, maybe we'll have a contest later and do some votes, and whatever game gets the most votes, I'll play. But anyway, right now let's rescue Ivor.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you're a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known?
I forget.
Come on, man, what did you know? Just tell me. I like, I don't know why, but I like that when you first get him going, he scratches his head with the tip of his wing instead of his wing. I don't know why, I just kind of like that animation. Okay, so there's a platform way over there. Thankfully, oh wait, we don't have the key anymore. Did we ever have the key? I could have swore we got the key. Darn it. Man. Are you sure? Okay, yeah, we do have it. Where did I place? I don't know. But anyway. Okay, so good. So we have the key because way over there is where the key chest is. And that can be a little bit of a pain to get to. You actually might think you could do it from where I was, but that is wrong. You actually need to do it to jump from over on the far side, opposite of where I'm looking. So I'm just okay. So over here, triangle is your friend. Okay, so we got that. So, now I gotta fly all the way back. Okay. I love the fact that there's a charge on here because when you gotta do some of this backtracking and flying around and whatnot, it is so nice to help you get from place to place quickly. Oh! Fireworks. I think this is the first time we've done fireworks. Basically, like fireworks in real life, light it, run away. Because it will hurt you. Okay. It's Spyro, teaching kids fireworks safe. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Oh, more fireworks. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so up here is where you need to jump from in order to make that. Otherwise, if you try and jump from over there, you will not make it and you will die. So let's go. Oh, that was close. Okay. Let's go ahead and use the key on the key chest. I think we're actually nearly done. We should be able to finish this off and then get those, the last thing that I missed and fell off of before over by where the return home thing is. Portal, whatever you want to call it. See, that jump is much nicer. Much easier. Less stressful. So. But yeah, anyway, anybody watching this, I do have a bunch of games lined up, but if you guys have suggestions, I really want to hear them. I want to see what kind of games you guys want to see me play, and we'll see if we can get to them. Hopefully, I'll have them or be able to have easy access to them, so that we can get it on the channel. And then I want to hear from you guys on your experiences with Spyro. I mean, was it good? Was it bad? Did you enjoy the game? Did you not? Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know. I'd be very interested to hear what some of your experiences were, especially in parts where, like trying to find that one where you have to glide all the way around the mountain in order to get to it. But, anyway, so we got our 400, but now, can we make that? Oh, I can make that. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and return home. And that will be it for this episode. Hope we haven't been going too long. But anyway, we have 1,600 treasure now. We're back in the Peacekeepers world, and we're going to cover the next 2 levels in the next game. So I'll see you guys then. All right, take care.